Hello. Good morning. If you're watching this replay in the morning, hello, hello, hello. Curious, is this a replay for you or are you live? If this is a replay, just say yes. I'm wondering how many of our community is catching these in the mornings. That's the first goal, is to be able to catch one of these in the morning, every morning, and just simply spend a few minutes meditating. And the reason I'm here meditating today is, this is my way to devote time to love and peace and in my own life. And to, this is a way for me to gain clarity in my life. And I do believe that not only mine, I've been practicing at a center in Baltimore, Maryland. And, that's what I wanted to say. First of all here, that if you're looking for a master meditator to practice with and to learn from, definitely go to tm.org. They are local and have teachers that you can learn from in person or have guided help in person and then follow up with later. Even on virtual, we do virtual meditations with the collective. And so you might be noticing I have sunglasses on today. So I've been crying and my eyes are red and stuff and puffy. And we've been taught as a community and as a society to hide our true self. If we've been crying and if we're sad, we've been taught to hide that. So here I am with my sunglasses hiding my crying face. But I want to let you know, because that really goes into why I'm also here meditating with you. I've struggled for a while with sleep issues. I, struggled even as a child. Now, that goes way back. Well, first of all, welcome to the meditation today. This is called Meditate with Me, and I come each day to give you a Course in Miracles lesson. I read these lessons out of my book. You can go purchase this book at Barnes & Noble, on Amazon, A Course in Miracles, and that way you can have the lessons in your own hands and you can have the meditations at your, beck and call. As soon as you wake up, there's your meditation. So I'm Rita, Lynn, and I have a holistic center, but I'm not here to talk about my holistic center on these meditations. I know that a lot of you know about that and probably already go to the center to meet me. And, please feel free to go to my website and I'll link everything here so that you can find that resource if you need that. Today, I'm here with the meditation series, and this is a 365 series, which is daily. And the goal is for you to come here and meditate each day with me, and it doesn't matter what time. The ideal time would be in the morning, and that's up to you though. If you could wake up and then pop on and just find any meditative video in the morning to just listen to. You don't even have to watch my mug. I have sunglasses on today. Like, this isn't about me. This has become a way to be creative in my giving and how I can give to others in a creative way. And, honestly, it helps me with my anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety sometimes, and it just hits me sometimes. And, lately I've been able to say, why am I anxious? Why am I getting anxious? And, why do I have so much anxiety? And, it was causing me to have sleep issues again. Like in my past, I had used to struggle with sleep. And so then I asked myself, why am I struggling? Why can't I go to sleep? And so what was coming to me was that I was worried about my children's future. I was worried that I wouldn't be here to help them, or that maybe I won't be strong enough to help them if they need my help. And that brings fear. And if I constantly think of that fear, then it brings anxiety, and then I can't sleep at night. And so I'm here to show you how I deal with that. Instead of, I used to have a lot of panic attacks. I used to take anxiety medication, and that's fine. If you're taking medications, to each his own. I believe medications are here for us for a period of time if we need those. I was on meds for about, 15 years. I was on medications, prescriptions, opioids, anti-anxiety meds, muscle relaxers. I've probably gone through every type of prescription that a medicine and pharmacy can prescribe because I had so much pain and anxiety and I had so much sleep issues. We were trying to figure it out. What could help me, right? I ended up having surgeries even. And, none of that was really able to bring the peace and the clarity to my life and to my diagnosis like meditation has. So in that way, I know that this is a resource for so many. And I've been able to now give something to my children that can help them later when I'm not here. Because the truth is I won't be here completely, when they're grown. And, we can't predict the future, right? That's it. I'm not here to say what we will or won't do or have, But we all know, there's part of the future that is not in our hands. And the best thing we can do is focus on what is in our hands, and that's today. So thank you for being here today and for watching this replay. I'll repeat one more time. I have my sunglasses on because I was crying. So why was I crying? Well, when my mom passed away, I was only 8. My grandmother raised me, and then she passed away when I was 8. And like I said, that affected my sleep, right? I couldn't sleep as a child. My sleep patterns were all messed up. I probably had no circadian rhythm. I probably didn't eat right. I don't know for sure because I don't remember a lot of that time when my mom passed. I literally don't have those memories. They're just gone. I could get them back, I think, if I wanted. There's past life regression and even childhood life regression, hypnosis and meditations you could do. But I don't want to do those. I don't think that that's a need right now. Anyway, I didn't sleep as a child, and that wasn't healthy. So that affected my brain development as a child, that all those nights of me not sleeping and me crying and crying and crying myself to sleep because my mom had passed away, that affected my development. It affected my mental health. It affected me. And the truth is, it still affects me today. And I'm not here to pretend that it doesn't. Things like this, grief, when people are affected with traumas in their life that are unexplainable, that will affect you. And there's not like we can control it. It's not like we want to avoid it even, or, want to ignore it. Those things don't help. So I found that meditation does help though. And there's other medicines, medication. There's plants, there's regimens we can get on of meds, that can help. And, you can do that if that helps, do that. But often what I find is I need layers of therapy. I need a few things to do each day that really help get me into who I am and be able to be the best I can. The best Rita, the best mom, the best significant other, the best friend, best aunt. I just want to be the best I can. And I know that I'm not going to do that all the time, 24 hours a day, but I can do it sometimes. Today I can be the best mom, and I can remind myself not to claim the things in my life that cause pain. My mom reminded me of that recently. One of my moms. I have multiple moms, y'all. So my mom, Dana, I had met with her recently with Michelle. Love y'all. And she reminded me that our diagnosis isn't us. That's not who we are. It might be what the doctors say we have, but that's not who we are. So she reminded me to not claim that diagnosis as my identity. So I want to remind you of that today. And now we're going to go back to meditating. So if you want a master meditator, go to tm.org and find one for your area that you can go and meet with in person to meditate. Because, these kinds of practices are, it is nice to have someone to be there with you and to guide you. Sometimes questions can arise in ceremony, and at least one time in our life, it's really nice to have somebody there with us to be able to guide us through that experience. Okay, so today I'm here to guide you through lesson 333. And we are in A Course in Miracles. Please, if you know anyone struggling literally with anything, please share this video, share it to your profile. If you have a group you have access to that is for wellness, mindfulness, that's what this is. We're creating a good wellness routine and a good habit. Okay, lesson 333. Forgiveness ends the dream of conflict here. Conflict must be resolved. It cannot be evaded, set aside, denied, disguised, seen somewhere else, called by another name, or hidden by deceit of any kind, if it would be escaped. It must be seen exactly as it is, where it is thought to be, in the reality which has been given it, and with the purpose that the mind accorded it. For only then are its defenses lifted, and the truth can shine upon it as it disappears. Father, Mother Divine, forgiveness is the light. You choose to shine away all conflict and all doubt and light the way for our return to you. No light but this can end our evil dream. No light but this can save the world. For this alone will never fail in anything, being your gift to your beloved. Amen. Thank you for joining me here today. Oh, Rachel, hello. Good. Thank you so much for having me here in your life. Thank you. Rudy, my cousin, I love you. Hello. Hello, Monique. Thank you for listening. Nate, I appreciate you for joining. Really, thank you. Raman, my friend, Raman. TJ, Trinity is where I got this beautiful hat. Thank you, Trinity. Look, please, everyone, tell me how beautiful my hat is. Tell me how beautiful I am. Amen. Thank you, girl. I miss you. We need to get together. Listen, I love you. I'll be back tomorrow with another lesson. We will be in the next lesson, of course. Listen, the truth is you can listen to these lessons 2 to 3 times a day. Now, I ask you not to get addicted. Now, I can't control your addictive tendencies. I can't, and I don't want to. But don't get addicted to these videos. Don't watch these videos over and over and over, because you don't really want to be, too focused on the spiritual aspect, or I call it even our mental aspect of who we are. We want to continue living. We've got to continue living in our life every day. 2 to 3 times a day is a great amount of time to meditate. My goal is morning, noon, and night, or when I need it. When I have anxiety, when I have panic, when I feel scared, anxious. Sometimes after meeting with groups of people, I find I'm anxious, more on edge, and I'll need a meditation. If I'm going into a group of people and doing like an event or an activity, I give myself time afterwards to it's downtime, me time, right? So you do the same thing, and let me know how it goes. Let me know how it's going. If you've been here listening to these videos, I've been doing this now, I don't know, has it been a month already? I don't know. It's been a bit. So let me know how it's going. How do you like it? How do you like your practice? Do you meditate once a day? Do you feel better? Let me know. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye. Mwah.